Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called What You Need to Know About Your Current Love Interest. And for those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, we will be having an extended reading on my Vimeo channel, and there'll be a link in the description box below to that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the piles first. We have pile number 1, which is the watermelon. We have pile number 2, which is the bananas. And then we have pile number 3, which is the green chili pepper. Okay? So close your eyes and take a deep breath. Anchor into the moment. What are you feeling today? Are you feeling like picking the watermelon, the bananas, the green chili? What is it that you're feeling today? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and find out what you need to know about your current love interest today. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you are catching this reading, you can take it as pertinent. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading today. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the watermelon, and today's reading is called What You Need to Know About Your Current Love Interest, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it today, pile number 1. And for those of you who'd like to continue on to the extended reading, we will be having an 18+ extended reading, and there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Okay, well there's the Ace of Wands, or the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords right out of the gate there, okay? And the Ace of Swords can be neutral. It's not as, you know, a lot of times people say, oh, is the Ace of Swords, is that good or is that evil? And the Ace of Swords can be neutral. It depends on how you use it, right? Communication, it depends on how we use it. Our thoughts, our mind, it depends on how we use it and when we use it, okay? So let's go ahead and see, but certainly we see a need to bring something forward here with a hello, a hi, what are you up to? Somebody wanting to possibly reach out to you, pile number 1. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna find out what pile number 1, Spirit, can you show me what does pile number 1 need to know about their current love interest? What does pile number 1 need to know about? Okay, so Spirit just gave me the name Harvey. Someone may know that. That may be a street name for someone. It may be a relative, an ancestor, who knows? But then right after that, they said Lee Harvey Oswald, which was, of course, the gunman on the grassy knoll. Okay, so for those of you who know who that is, and maybe you guys have been studying that or somebody made a reference, anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it today. Okay, I feel like somebody here, somebody's mother or somebody's family member could have had a big crush on JFK, or maybe you did, for those of you that know who JFK is. If you don't, then you know, peace out. The information isn't for you, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it for my pile number 1s and see what we have going on here. So we have the Queen of Cups and we have the 5 of Cups, okay? So this is all about setting the record straight and picking up the pieces, okay? So I think what this person wants you to know is that they're trying. And, you know, and I think they feel rotten right now, pile number 1, because of where things have been in their love life, okay? And I do think this person is trying to retrace the steps and make some different decisions, okay? And you know, I think that this person has had significant, you know, disappointments and despair around love. The Queen of Cups has a tendency to take everything on and to like absorb everything into her, assuming that everything is her responsibility to kind of change. Okay. So I think this person also wants you to know that they have been hurt before. They have been, they've experienced pain before, but they want you to, I think they want you to feel safe and protected, pile number one, okay? And that they want you to give them a chance here with this Ace of Swords, okay? And I do see with the Queen of Cups, this person has been going through a lot of emotional healing, and it's time at this point for them with the Ace of Swords. They're ready to talk, okay? Or they're ready to put their best effort forward here. Let's go ahead and we'll get the rest of the cards out, pile number one, and we'll see what's going on here. We have Victoria's Secrets and see-through lingerie, okay? So this person could be into lingerie. We have a sexy masculine here, okay? And we have here chemistry, the sun in Taurus, okay? So somebody who likes to eat and somebody who likes to hang out in the kitchen, somebody who likes to cook. This could be you or them because we can see these two cooking together, okay? And, they're both stirring the pot together, right? So I do feel like this person wanting to know that you two are on the same page. Pile number one, okay? We have here Love's Secret. That's so funny because we have Victoria's Secrets here and then we have Love's Secret. So very interesting. Love's Secret. We have Libra here, so we could have somebody with Libra or Taurus. We can see that right away. And, you've got your secrets too as well. Pile number one from the things that you've experienced in the past too. Okay, and let's see what else here. We have Tempest. Your immediate vicinity is racked by a terrible storm. If you are inside, the structure is destroyed entirely. Okay, so this is coming out under the Five of Cups. Okay, and this is where we can feel like something is wrecked by a terrible storm, and it looks like this person has been left and is alone and, is shipwrecked by a terrible storm. Okay, and if you're inside, the structure is destroyed entirely, okay? So I think that this person has been tempted by love in the past and been hurt by it, okay? But I do think they're trying to, they're trying to engage with you on a different level, trying to start over and looking at things from a new perspective, okay? So that's what I'm getting here is somebody who's trying to be fair here with this Libra energy, and somebody may have a secret past or a secret past having to do with love gone wrong, okay? And because there's two mentions to secrets here, okay? And then this energy of like see-through, okay? So I also feel like this person is saying, I see what you've been through. Okay, I see what you've been through too. And this person with Love Secret and Libra, this person may secretly already have deep feelings for you, pile number one, that they just haven't spoken about yet because there could be some fear here with the Five of Cups. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. We have anxiety. Yeah, there could be some anxiety. And so I do feel when it comes to starting a new sexual connection with someone, this person could have some anxiety about that, or they could see that you have some anxiety because you've also been through it, okay? And you two are both people who've been through the storm, I feel. All right, and you know what? Secrets bring anxiety, right? Which is why with the Ace of Swords, we want to be able to confide in the person that we're talking to. And I do feel like this person may want to tell you about something that happened to them that could have been very scary. Okay, so this person actually could have had something very scary or upsetting happen to them in their life. And right now, as I'm talking, pile number one, there's a car alarm going off in the background and it will not stop. Okay, so very interesting. And this person literally, and it just started as soon as I started talking about this accident or this issue. Okay, so this person could have suffered a great loss in their life. And for some of you, I'm just getting that this person at one point growing up could have been homeless, or this person was basically like abandoned and left on their own, or that this person, I'm also getting like a hurricane or something that came in and destroyed something. For those people that grew up like around the New Orleans area during Hurricane Katrina, right? There is some catastrophe that happened to this person, I feel like, that happened to them during their young adult life or early adult years that really caused this person to have to take stock of things. And I feel like this person wants to talk to you and tell you about, because they're trying to have a relationship, okay, here with this Libra energy, and they want it to be fair to you, okay? And they may feel that by telling you something about their past or things that have happened to them before, that it will, it will give you anxiety about being with them or trusting them or being with them, okay? So it's very interesting, pile number one, okay? But I feel like this person, and for those of you that have been through some major calamity as a young adult or early on in your life, that caused you to like lose everything or caused you to, feel very alone and on your own, okay? I feel like this person has concern for you in their eyes and that they, want to help you, okay? Because the sun in Taurus is, it is chemistry, but it also, this couple here is like cooking in the kitchen and he has his hand on her shoulder, like, I'm here for you. If you want to tell me, like, this person may actually be a good listener with the Ace of Swords here and the Queen of Cups. Like sometimes we just need to talk about something, even if it is from our past or has to do with our family, with the Five of Cups and Queen of Cups. I do feel like this person, I do feel like they're a person that cares, and if they care about someone, then they don't want to see them like struggling or going through anxieties. They don't want to see them like feeling alone or that they have to do everything on their own, okay? And I was sensing this structure behind this Queen of Cups like as kind of like a protection against the storm, okay? The storm of life. It doesn't have to be an actual storm, but like the storm of life. I'm also seeing the word Hugo here, and I'm seeing an H or a G for initials, okay? But I feel like, there's always anxiety about sharing things with yourself about someone. And there's this question here with this love secret, like, is now the right time to share something or to open up about something? So I feel you or this person, maybe both of you, have something to open up. I mean, with Libra here, it's that energy of fairness and equality. So it's like, if you open up to me and tell me what's going on with you, like I'll open up to you and tell you what's going on with me, okay? And this person may be wondering what's going on with you, or if you need help with anything, pile number one, okay? We have creativity here, okay? So this sexy masculine is wanting to find a way to talk to you, to help you ease your fear or to help you ease your discomfort, okay? And, with this Victoria's Secret and see-through lingerie, somebody here may have some like anxiety about the body or about, you know, getting down and naked, that type of thing, okay? But I do feel like this sexy masculine here is wanting to find ways to make you feel comfortable, okay? And to make you feel at ease. And we see someone here who like plans to be there in the morning, okay? And the signs that I'm getting here is Cancer with the Queen of Cups. We have Libra, and then we have the Sun in Taurus, okay? And I also feel like Gemini with these two here with the sword and this love's secret, okay? So some of you could be dealing with those signs, or you have that in your chart too, okay? This person I feel like is trying to find, like, you know, I think, you know, what do you need to know about your current love interest is that there's somebody who can listen. I feel like if you have a secret to tell them, they'll listen to you. I feel like somebody here needs to like unload some of their emotional pain here, or let another person know where they're coming from, okay? So this is, and I feel like this person is saying you don't, if it's you that has the anxiety, pile number one, I feel like this person is saying you don't have anything to be worried about. I actually feel like this person knows how to creatively get someone to open up, both verbally, emotionally, and physically, okay? And yeah, I feel like this person is willing to share with you what certain things that have happened to them, and it'll probably make you feel more comfortable, pile number one. We have the Fool here, okay? So this person is quite optimistic, pile number one, that they can put you at ease and make you feel comfortable. And in no time, you two are going to be walking around the house with, you know, barely anything on and making breakfast together, okay? This person is confident that they can make you feel at home in their house or in your house. And, you know, the Fool is that unflinching optimism and that sense of excitement before we even know how something is going to go down, okay? And this person may be aware that you have anxieties, but I feel like this person's like, you know, I just want to see you and spend time with you, or I just want to talk to you and get to know you. And I feel like they could be thinking up something creative for you guys to do, you know, like together, to make you guys feel more comfortable with one another, whether that's cooking a dinner together, whether that's going to a cooking class together, whether that's, you know, spending more time at home, just you and this person. With the Queen of Cups, you know, we have somebody who's more of a homebody. And with Libra here, I do feel like this person can adjust to people and their vibes fairly easily, okay? And I feel like this person is trying to find out like all your secrets, or they're trying to find out like what's up with you, or they're trying to talk to you and trying to, you know, I feel like this is the Ace of Cups right here, this big cup with the doves above it. So we kind of have the Ace of Cups on the Ace of Swords here, all right? And this person trying to like strike a balance with you in the conversation. And also with the Ace of Swords, keep things light. You know what I'm saying? Keep things neutral and light. I talked about how, you know, in the beginning, like the Ace of Swords can be like just a neutral energy. It depends on what you do with it, okay? But I do feel like, you know, this person wanting to understand you more emotionally and wanting to get to know you, okay? And yeah, so let's go ahead. This person with the Fool and creativity, trying to think of creative ways to ease your anxiety, pile number one. or to help keep this situation balanced between you two with this Libra energy. Yeah, we have Libra again, I balance, okay? So this person is trying to balance the emotional needs of the people around them. And with the Five of Cups, sometimes they may feel like they fail at that, or that they have failed at that at times, maybe with their own mother, with the Queen of Cups, or maybe with their own family. They feel that, you know, they wish they could have done more. Okay, so I actually think this person is very sensitive, pile number one, okay? And I do think this person is curious with the Ace of Swords about people, and especially you, all right? And making you feel at home and comfortable. Very interesting. I'm trying to see what she's doing with her hand here. Her hand looks like a bird, okay? It's a bird, it's a plane, it's pile number one's person, okay? But look at these two in this Libra card. You know, they are about ready to kiss, and their lips are just a couple inches from each other. And it looks like he has his hand wrapped around her. It looks like he's like, they're in a dance together, and he's like dipped her, and he's about ready to kiss her. You know what I'm saying? And this person with Libra here too, they may be into music or into art. I think like what you find out about this person with the Ace of Swords and like how they are and the way they operate is a little bit surprising with this Fool energy, because this person is very sexy with this sexy masculine, and they do have a hard time keeping their eyes off of you, okay? But you may think, damn, you know, this person's fine. Like, are they a player? Are they just, you know, trying to find stuff out to get me to let my guard down, and then just will let me go? And I feel like this is where this anxiety is coming from, pile number one, okay? But I feel like this person is trying to build a rapport with you, okay? And let's see what we have here. Wow, ooh, look at this. Look at these two with their heads together and looking at each other, all right? And I can tell, look at all the flames around your head, pile number one. I feel like you guys are, you know, pretty turned on, but you may have some anxieties, okay? And you may be overthinking things. You may have like a fire in the mind right now. We do have Mars and Gemini, okay? So, you know, and it is a big deal because it's going to be retrograde. It's going to be there for a long time now. And some of you may have planets in Gemini. I mentioned Gemini earlier. But I look at the spoken words, okay, between these two, and this person looking like they want to kiss you, and what they say can actually help to make things easier or help you to have less anxiety, okay? And you can see the fire burning in both of you, all right? And then you can see the chemistry here. So I do think there's chemistry between you two, and it comes out of nowhere with the Fool. It's like, whoa, hit me with your best shot, or, you know, that if I can talk, that Pat Benatar song, pile number one, hit me with your best shot, okay? So I feel like this person's kind of like, hit me with your best shot with the Fool here, but I feel like, you know, the Fool may not know how things are gonna go, but the Fool is actually prepared and has all of its, you know, has everything that he or she needs for their journey, okay? So this person feels, you know, like they may not know how everything's gonna go or how's it gonna happen and all of that, but they're willing to take that first step, okay, with the Fool. And if you guys have been hesitating a little bit here to embark, pile number one, I feel like this person's like, you know, let me help you with that, okay? So, you know, it says romance here. Cupid's arrow is striking. Okay, it's like that Ace of Swords, right? And Cupid's arrow is striking. And I feel like I feel like this person wants you to trust what they're saying and wants you to believe them when they tell you certain things, okay? And I do feel like they're trying to, you know, be truthful and all of that, okay? Pile number one. I'm not getting like the intentions of someone who is like intending to lie to you. I'm not getting that. I feel like this person has been suffering enough in their life at times. Like, I feel they want to put that behind them and move on to better days, okay? So yeah, you know, and with this Libra energy showing up twice, to me it just talks about like not overdoing things and not doing too much, right? Because there's that saying like, slow down, you're doing too much, right? So I feel like for you guys, if you're worried about it, if you're thinking a lot about it, just, I would say, let things happen naturally and let things unfold naturally, and let this person show you through their listening, through their creativity, through their efforts to make you feel comfortable and things like that. Let this person kind of show you who they are. Okay, pile number one, that's what they want. That's what they want you to do. I feel like with this Fool card, it's like, give me a chance, you know? So pile number one, we could have 2 Libras here as well, or someone that's like Libra rising plus moon in Libra, or, you know, things like that, okay? And yeah, with the 5 of Cups, it's like this feeling of wanting to wash everything away and embrace emotional healing and have some important conversations where we like reveal how we feel to one another, okay? Or where we really listen to each other in an open way. All right, pile number one. So that is what I am getting for you guys. If you're feeling a little anxiety about things, pile number one, you know, easy does it, pile number one. And if you're feeling anxiety, that's okay. There's a lot of reasons to feel anxiety right now in the collective, and the astrology is also pointing at that. So just try to take it easy, pile number one. And I'd love to see you in the extended reading if that's what you would like to do. And there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much, pile number one, and take care. Let's move on to pile number 2. Okay. Let's do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the bananas, and it is 222 right now. Look at my clock, pile number 2. There it is. I just looked up. Look at my clock. It says 222. Isn't that too funny? We're 222 in pile number 2. I love it when that happens, okay? I didn't even plan it, pile number 2. She just loves synchronicities. It's bananas how many synchronicities there are lately these days. I saw 222 yesterday, 333, and 444. I was like, what's going on, okay? So anyway, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and get into your reading today. I just had like a random itch on the top of my leg, like kind of above my knee. Maybe you guys just have had some random itchies today too. But anyway, pile number 2, let's go ahead. I mean, allergies, depends on where you are, but you know, it's the end of the summer and there's always a lot of allergies. But anyway, pile number 2, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to find out what you need to know about your current love interest, pile number 2, okay? And then we'll take it to the 18 plus extended reading for those of you that would like to join me there, okay? So we're not going to try not to let things fall out randomly. We're going to stay focused, pile number 2, and stay relaxed and open for your reading here. So let's go ahead and see. I just heard put on your armor, okay? So maybe some of you are, you know, when I hear that, it reminds me of like the Emperor. Maybe some of you have been drawing the Emperor lately, or you've been drawn to like Emperor energy, or like the Knights in the Tarot. A lot of them are wearing armor as well too, okay? So let's go ahead and see what shows up for my pile number 2, okay? There's also like a sportswear called armor, you know? like that you wear underneath your clothes when you're working out. And I think it's to keep you from getting like super sweaty. Okay, some of you may be coming from a workout or coming from a run or a bike ride, or you're getting new like workout clothes or something. Or this person could be very into like working out or a healthy and fit lifestyle. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. You know, it's like somebody getting, you know, their protein, getting enough of, you know, energy during the day, that type of thing, pile number 2, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's find out what you need to know about your current love interest. 1, 2, 3. All right, and ooh, there's the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Pile number 2. Look at you guys, okay? Sexy as you go, pile number 2. And yeah, so I mean, I think you guys have some pretty strong thoughts about your current love interest as well. And, you know, here's the 5 of Pentacles. So it's like, why do these, you know, why do these losers always have to mess up all the time, Natalie? Like, why do they? Okay, and I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, some of you are like, you know what? I just can't even waste my energy on things anymore. I just can't even, you know, like, I'm there, I'm present, I'm open, I'm active, but these jerks and losers just give me a headache, and it's like they're always screwing things up, and I'm just about ready to, like, you know, become a nun or a priest here and start just focusing on my money and my business and, you know, the things I'm working on, okay? So I feel like some of you you might have quite a few thoughts about your own love interest right now, or love interests that you've had in the past. Here's the Moon. You're like, I got no idea what they think of me. All I know is, you know, they've been pissing me off, okay? So we're gonna, or that there's been people in the past that have been very upsetting, okay? I love the Moon in this deck. It's like very, it's very like sexy, pile number 2. So let's go ahead. I mean, you're coming through as the Queen of Wands. So, you know it, you're hot and you know it. Let's go, pile number 2. Let's find out what you need to know about their current feelings, or what you need, not their current feelings, but what you need to know about them. We have the Strength card here, okay? So this person likes affection, and they may, a love language for them may be physical touch. This person may really like sleeping next to you. Somebody here may be, you know, and you're like, well, shit, I just thought I was another warm body or something like that. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? But I do feel like this person, you know, they feel quite cared for by you, I think. I feel like they would like to return the favor, but let's see, pile number 2. We have the Emperor. Oh my God, there's the Emperor. I was just talking about the Emperor, and there is the Emperor right now, okay? So this person may live, and the Emperor is Aries energy and Strength is Leo energy, so we could have that. But I was talking about someone who engages in physical activity or does some type of sport or is working out, like somebody who's quite active with the Emperor, okay? But somebody who's also very concerned with like their business and their goals and what they're working on, okay? So what you should know about this person is that they are a very ambitious person. They have certain goals that they're trying to achieve in their life, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. And some of you are like, yeah, you know, me too. I'm a very strong person, and I don't want people, you know, getting in the way of what I'm trying to do either, okay? But I feel like sometimes, you know, it's like you're doing a lot of the work, maybe pile number 2, or you're doing a lot for the relationship or for the connection, and this person is enjoying the benefits of it, but then like they're just totally focused on everything else. And some of you may feel like this person isn't very focused on you at times. And I don't, at this point, pile number 2 in the reading, I don't feel it's personal to you, but I feel some of you may have a little bit of a bruised ego here with the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, okay? And some of you may be wondering, like, why did I do that? My intuition with the black cat here, my intuition was telling me not to sleep with that person, or was telling me to hold off, or was telling me not to get so all up in it. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. I mean, Strength and Emperor, we have 2 major arcana cards here. When we have a reading with, 2 major arcanas right out of the gate, we can see that this is quite, this connection is quite important to you, pile number 2, for what it represents, okay? For what it represents. And maybe you don't know this person that well yet, but I have a feeling this is a connection that is going to teach you about something, or reveal something to you, or show you about your own nature in a way, pile number 2, okay? So we have the 4 of Swords here, and this isn't a particularly restful looking 4 of Swords. It's like, it's a 4 of Swords where it feels like somebody is feeling like neglected, or someone is feeling ignored, or someone is feeling like the pressure on them to like decide or make a decision or come up with something, okay? And I feel like this person may not sleep very well. They may sleep better when they're in your arms. I feel like this person is more of an action-oriented person. And I feel like they think like resting or something like that is BS, okay? Or that, I feel like this person doesn't really like laziness, or they have very high expectations, and they feel like, people that take it too easy are going to get left behind in the dust, that type of thing. So you're dealing with somebody here who's putting a considerable amount of energy into their work and into their passions and into what they want, okay? So some of you may be a little bit like, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, we have Savage, Wild and Crazy, pile number 2, okay? So this person is very physical with this Emperor energy, and very sweaty and naughty, and likes to go crazy and wild. And they would not do well with someone that is very quiet or timid, or someone who isn't very confident, okay? This person likes men or women who are savage and wild and crazy and naughty, okay, is what I feel here too. And this person with the Emperor and Strength, they have a lot of stamina. And as I said, I think they look down on people that don't really have the same stamina as them, okay? And they're looking for a savage. Is that you, pile number 2? This is the energy I feel like that they're used to, okay? And I feel like this person can get self-absorbed at times. So if somebody like calls them out and says something, I feel like this person is like, what? Like not expecting it at all, okay? With this 4 of Swords, they may be a person that assumes everything is fine unless you say something or do something savage or wild and crazy, okay? We have a buffet, trying a little bit of everything. So this person likes people that are very exciting and people that are very experimental when it comes to different positions. We'll get to the 18 plus reading, but I feel like this person is liking that type of energy, okay? And, and I feel like some of you, like this person actually, they have a lot of energy. They have a lot of energy. And I feel like this person is very, 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 may find you to be, I feel like this person is kind of looking for an equal, and you may even be more naughty than them sexually, pile number 2. But anyway, because I see them kind of like looking up at you. And I feel like this person is wondering, like, when can we try everything? Like, when can we go crazy? When can we get wild? When can we gorge ourselves on one another? Okay, is what I feel like this person is saying. And, you know, I feel like you guys are like, oh, dear Lord, Natalie, okay, like hand in your head right now with this Queen of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. Like, what did I do? You know? But I also feel like you guys do have affection for this person, or you do have feelings and affection for them. All right. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have nostalgia, and we have the moon. Okay. And, so you should know, pile number 2, that you really live on in this person's mind. For those of you that used to be with this person, or you still care about them, I mean, I think your memory lingers with them, whether you've been separated from them or not. I think your memory does linger with them, okay? And I feel like a lot of times this person may say, well, you didn't let me know directly like what was going on with you, and you kind of like kept quiet about things here with the moon and strength, and I didn't really know that something was bothering you so much. Because I mean, it looks like he's sipping on a martini here while she's like, you know, I gotta talk to you about something, you know, and he's like sipping his drink, like, what now? Okay. So I feel like this person could be impatient at times. All right. And they may have like very little patience for talking about feelings. I feel like this person doesn't really, with the 4 of Swords, they don't want to deal with any BS or drama. They don't want to deal with any kind of, you know, confrontational energy from the person that they're with. And if they do have confrontational energy, they'd like them to put it towards the bedroom, I feel like. And this person, like, you know, I feel like they kind of want to skip to the good stuff and be like all wrapped up and warm in your arms. Okay. And when people start to talk about feelings, I feel like this person may check out a little bit here with this 4 of Swords, and they may check out a little bit, pile number 2. Okay. But I also feel like this person could just, this is kind of the way they are. They're not, that's why I'm saying I don't think, if you guys have been getting mad about something here, you're like, here I am in this, you know, beautiful leotard, being my wild and crazy fun self, and it still isn't enough for this person. Okay, like, what do I gotta do, you know? Anyway, but I feel like this person just generally, you know, I feel like they think that they work really hard. So when they're with a person, they just want to, you know, they just want to have fun. Like, I work really hard, or I am very busy, or I have a lot going on. So when I am with someone, 4 of Swords, I just want things to be nice, okay? I want to sit there and talk about my feelings forever. And, you know, if you're a person that's the same and built the same way, then that's cool. But if you're not, and you need like more sensitivity, and you need someone with more patience, with the Strength and the Moon card here, I feel like, you know, that may be causing an issue. But I also feel like you guys love wild, savage, amazing fun with someone, but you just don't want to be disrespected. And I get it. Okay, so someone here could also have a moon in Leo. I also mentioned Aries energy, the fire signs coming through. We have joy and jubilation. Talk about a party, okay? So this person's like, you know, real focused on enjoying the moment, you know? Like, everybody's in the present moment, everybody's having fun, Everybody's going wild. And I feel like you guys are like, I should be having more fun, but I'm just not. Like, I feel a little out of place, okay? This may be one of those people that when you go out with them or they take you someplace, like they start engaging with everyone else and you're like, okay, like, you know, I mean, I feel like you guys are just kind of like, hey, you know, like I got all dressed up or I look, you know, I look all nice here and I'm even wearing like my sexy socks or red boots or something like that, okay? And this naughty black dress or, you know, outfit or whatever, but it's just like this person. I mean, I feel like you guys look good, pile number 2. So if you guys have been like doubting yourself with the 5 of Pentacles and, you know, I feel like your confidence is coming back and, you know, it's like with the 9 of Pentacles of the Moon, I just haven't been feeling good about myself lately. And where's my star energy? Okay, where's my, you know, where's my usual like self? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the sun. Like, where is my usual self? And I feel like some of you may be asking yourself that right now, okay? With Temperance, you may feel like this has gotten watered down a little bit or something, okay? Because you've been dealing with this energy. And you know, what's interesting is oftentimes the person who's least connected to their emotions is getting a free pass to just kind of, you know, have fun while the other person is carrying the emotional weight of the relationship, okay? And I feel some of you have been in this before because you had to be, some of you could have been raised by incredibly strong, like single mother. Some of you could be an incredibly strong single mother. I just feel like, you know, you guys have had to stand up and be the strong person for a long time. And I get that like this person wants to have fun and enjoy their times with you, okay? But I mean, if you're not having fun, pile number 2, or there's something wrong, then that needs to be addressed, okay? We have Ankh, and you know, it kind of, I know the Emperor doesn't hold an Ankh in his hand, but it certainly looks like an Ankh. And when I saw this, I thought, oh my God, what if we pull the Ankh card? And there's the Ankh, okay? So this is talking about like creative life force and power and virility and like, I am ready for life. Here I am, okay? Like flashing the Ankh, like I'm ready for life to come at me. I am ready to embrace the creative forces of life, okay? So this person wants some action and joy and jubilation, and they may not feel like rehashing the past or rehashing, you know, old wounds or just rehashing things emotionally. I feel like this person, you know, and you or this person, one of you could be very creative. Someone here could be a very good dancer or just enjoy dancing. And I feel like, you know, this person maybe wants to take you someplace where you guys can have fun or where, you know, you guys can like enjoy things and like set the mood for a good time, okay? But at the same time, there's still some things here to talk about. We have Gem. Oh, this is you. Pile number 2. You are the true gem. And it looks like she's wearing a golden crown here. And it says gain 5,000 points in gold and gems, okay? So, you know, some of you may not really like the person that this situation has kind of turned you into. I think that this person thinks that you're like a true gem and that you are very beautiful, and they do love your warmth and your energy, okay? And, you know, I feel like this person wants to be with someone that they feel is like fit to be with them, that type of thing, okay? But, you know, the thing is, pile number 2, this person's kind of lacking the emotional peace, and maybe some of you are needing that depth, okay? We have frustration, okay? So this person is having frustration sexually because they want to try more things, or they want to do more things, or they want to get more savage. But I feel like you've kind of turned your back on them to focus on your life purpose, or to focus on your spiritual purpose, or to focus on your mission, okay? So this person's like, you know, just as soon as it was starting to get good, then like, you know, you don't have time for me, okay? So there's this kind of energy going on, and it is this energy of selfishness at times and singularity, okay? So pile number 2, very interesting. We have balance, yeah. Okay, so this is what needs to happen here is balance, okay? And this person could be very frustrated that there isn't, you know, more of a balance here, or that it's very hard for you two to kind of like find a balance. But I do think at one point there was here with this Strength card, okay? And in the past, there could have been a good balance between you two, okay? But anyway, pile number 2, let's go ahead and see. We have the 2 of Pentacles, okay? I feel like this person is saying like, you know, I think I treat you well. Like, I want to treat the person that I'm with well and make sure they're having a good time with me. So if you're not having a good time, or you're mad or frustrated, I feel like they don't really know what to do. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? Again, to me, it comes back to their lack of accountability around emotions, or their inability to really deal with emotions in a way that, you know, that is fruitful. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? Okay. And this person wants to have fun and enjoy their life, but they may be very busy with business deals. They may be very busy with money. They may be very busy with a ton of things and responsibilities that they're working on, okay? And so I think that's this person. And I mean, I feel like you just don't want to feel like you're being juggled in this person's schedule. And I get it, pile number 2. That is offensive, you know? So this person's like, you know, I'll move something on my calendar or whatever. And it's like, great, you know? Yeah. And just feeling, you know, I feel like this person feels frustrated because they don't really know like what it is that you want. Like, you know, they like, I tried to throw it down on you with this Savage card and give you everything you want with this little bit of everything, like sexually, or taking you out, or, you know, spending money, or going to do things, or this. But this person's like, you know, this person finds it really hard to find their footing in their life. And when they've been doing, when it comes to relationships, I feel, and when they've been, you know, doing a lot or having a lot going on, I feel it's very hard for them sometimes to like shuffle things around. Also, I feel like this person's like, hey, you know, if I shuffle things around for someone to have a good time and to spend time and arrange something, and they don't really seem like they appreciate it, then that kind of frustrates me or pisses me off, okay? So I think that's something else that this person, you know, the reading is called What Do You Need to Know About Your Current Love Interest, okay? And with the 2 of Pentacles, they're having a difficult time with balance right now in their life, okay? They're having a hard time. It's like they want everything with this Ankh energy, including you, but they're frustrated, okay? And with the 4 of Swords, I feel like they really don't feel like talking about it at times either, which is even more irritating, okay? We have the 8th house here, endings and beginnings, okay? So, you know, this person, I feel like if something isn't working out, or if it's like taking too much energy, this person may end things, okay? And you guys may even be thinking about ending something as well in this connection, okay? Like you may be thinking about, yeah, I'm done, or yeah, I don't like, you know, I'm not really interested in like hearing your excuses anymore, okay? I also feel like this person doesn't want to feel like they owe anybody anything, all right? And the 8th house in astrology is the house of the partner's money. So again, this person very much wrapped up in, you know, like a business deal, starting something, finishing something, you know, handling their money, handling, you know, an inheritance, handling, you know, a project that has to do with them moving resources around. And I feel like this person wants to be successful, like really, really bad, okay? And they may be a little bit savage at times if like something isn't working out. It's like, okay, you know. So we have the 8th house here of endings and beginnings, all right? This person could be very awkward as well around endings and beginnings, okay? Like I said, I feel like emotionally, sometimes they really don't know what to do, okay? To set things in the right motion or to like address issues, okay? And here he is over her, like looking at her like, I've tried everything. Like it looks like he was giving her a massage, all right? And, you know, maybe you gave this person a massage too, but it looks like somebody's kind of like exhausted because they've been trying to do everything they can, all right? But the other person is just like, you know, not feeling it, okay? So, well, it's not that they're not feeling it, they just feel a little oblivious to the work that the other person is putting in. Do you see what I'm saying, pile number 2? We have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. Okay, so this is what's going on is, you know, healing. And some of you could be very frustrated because you feel like this person doesn't, you know, doesn't really like see what you're offering or what you're giving to them at times, okay? And so there is some healing around this that needs to happen, I feel like, you know, because there is a frustration here. And we have gold and gems here, so someone could be very frustrated about their money or very frustrated about their debt or that type of thing too, okay? But at the end of the day, like I feel like this person wants to make you feel better, pile number 2, but I don't know if they're struggling to understand how to do that, okay? So this may be a thing where you and this person express your emotions differently. And the 8th house can also be where we find emotional triggers. You know what I mean? And it reminds us of our beginnings, like reminds us of our childhood or reminds us of situations where we've experienced, you know, endings before. Okay. And maybe there is I feel like this person could be trying to understand, like, should this be the end or should we try to heal this or should we try to work on this? Okay. So I feel like they could be grappling with this, pile number 2, frustrated, but I mean, it might have been going on for a while and then this person tried to fix something, but at that point you had already kind of like turned your back. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? But I feel like, you know, we're either going to have healing in this connection and bring balance into this connection, or it will be the end of the connection. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? So I feel like this person could be kind of grappling with that and what to do, okay? Or maybe this already happened and I'm explaining why something ended here, okay? So this is what, you know, you need to know about this person. I feel like sometimes when they get frustrated and they don't know what to do, and they tried everything in their mind, they just maybe finally give up on something. Even though I don't think this person really likes to give up on things. Relationships are a lot different though for this person, I feel, than like the average person. Pile number 2, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my darlings, in pile number 2. And for those of you that would like to take it to the extended reading with me, we will certainly go there and explore in more detail, and we will be getting 18 plus in the extended reading. Thank you so much, pile number 2, and take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the green chili, and today's reading is called What You Need to Know About Your Current Love Interest. Pile number 3, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and get into it today, my darlings. And for those of you that would like to follow me to the 18 plus extended reading, we can certainly go there. Okay, pile number 3, so let's go ahead and get into it. And we are going to see what comes up for you today. What you need to know about your current love interest for my pile number 3s. Okay, I just heard something about a microwave and something about a chicken dinner or a microwave. Okay, maybe someone here is trying to put something together quickly or have a meal on the fly, but let's go ahead and see what else for pile number 3. Sometimes I get the weirdest. I feel like somebody is painting their nails for themselves, or recently painted their nails themselves, pile number 3, okay? And it's like, well, I just wanted to try something different or do something different, okay? And somebody could be doing something different with their appearance, a little bit something different, okay? And maybe you're a person that, you know, as the seasons, you know, summer's kind of ending, like, as the seasons change and as time goes on, you like to do little things to be different, pile number 3. But let's go ahead and see anything else for, okay, that's too many. We're not going to take all of those. Anything else for pile number 3, Spirit? Okay, I just heard something about Armageddon. So maybe some of you are watching a show about Armageddon, or a video, or you were playing a video game or something like that. But Armageddon, Spirit is giving me that. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see, anything else? Or maybe the person I'm talking about here is really into some type of game like that. Okay, but let's see what else for pile number 3. Okay, let's see, anything else here? Okay. No, I think, well, okay, Spirit's giving me Mars and Saturn, okay? I feel like somebody may have a military background, or somebody here in your family that's very close to you could have a military background, okay, pile number 3. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's go ahead and get in it. Let's go ahead and do it. I feel like, I mean, this is in very poor taste, obviously, but I feel like somebody could have joked around about naming their child like Adolf. Or if anybody these days would name their child Adolf, like, or somebody here that's studying about, you know, anyway, I'm just saying what I heard, pile number 3. So also that's a German name, right? So we could have some people tuning in from Germany, or turning in from Europe. Who knows? Maybe it's about time for you guys in Europe to start turning in. I think it's like 10 p.m. there. But anyway, pile number 3, let's go ahead and get into your reading. We're going to find out what you need to know about your current person. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and we have the Lovers. And I feel like you guys are, you know, you just want things to happen naturally. And, you know, if it's not natural, and if it doesn't happen in a very natural, open way, then I just feel like you guys aren't really interested in it, okay? And some of you could be pretty stubborn around love and what, well, not stubborn, pile number 3, but more just like, you know, held back if it's not feeling natural, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles in the tarot is Capricorn, so we could have some Capricorn people here. But let's go ahead and see for my pile number 3s. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Sun, okay? And we have the King of Wands, okay? So what you need to know about your current love interest is pile number 3, that this person may want to have kids, they may want to have a family, they may already have a child, they might have had a child when they were younger. This person knows how to work hard, I feel like, with the 10 of Wands, pile number 3. And I feel like you guys are you guys are also no stranger to hard work and to effort and to skill and discipline, okay? And I feel like you and this person, I feel like you guys are looking for someone that you have a lot in common with. And I think that's what's kind of stopped things in the past for you, okay? But this person wants you to know that they're like the King of Wands, that they take their responsibilities very seriously and that they work hard, but that they also have like a very fun-loving side to them that loves to like put a smile on people's face. And I feel like, this could be a person that's family-oriented. This could be a person that has a son already, like has a child, okay? And yeah, so, I feel like this person this is a lot of fire energy, like this is all fire, okay? So this person wants you to know that they are really, like, you put a smile on their face and that you really get them going. And when they see you, they're like super, super happy, okay? With this 10 of Wands, I also feel like this person wants to have more fun in their life, okay? If they work a lot, if they have a lot going on. I also feel like this person could use a distraction from everything that they've been going through, okay? And I mean, I feel like you are that spicy attraction, pile number 3, okay? So this person also wants you to know that usually they have a lot more energy and usually they're a lot more upbeat, but the world's been kind of kicking their ass lately, okay? And so that's another thing I feel like coming up too. And this person wants you to know that they like people that are like very unique and aren't afraid to be themselves, and also know how to like push through things when things get hard, okay? So this is what this person is telling you. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have 3-way, oh my goodness, okay? So we have another person involved or interference, okay? And yeah, anyway, let's see what else we have here. We have the Mile High Club, plain, travel, and adventurous, okay? Well, the King of Wands in the tarot is Sagittarius, which very much has to do with that spirit of adventure, okay? I feel like this person wants you to know that they're like, that as much as they work hard and maybe some of them are a parent and they work really hard, they also like to get crazy and they like to get wild. Like this person could have had 3-ways before or be into 3-ways, okay? And they may love to travel and they may like to get it on in very different public and unique places, okay? I feel like this person's like, I'd do you right here and right now if, we wouldn't get in all this trouble for it. 10 of Wands, okay? And if this person is with someone, pile number 3, I feel like you're the thing that kind of brings like a lot of excitement and the spirit of like youthful energy to this person. And, their day-to-day grind is pretty tough, okay? And things haven't always been easy for them. And I think this person needs like a release for all their sexual energy is what I'm getting here. okay? And I mean, this is what you need to know about your current love interest, okay? So there could be another person involved here. If you know that already and you're already aware of that, it's not some big surprise to you, okay? But let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have the Bliss card. Wow, this is Jupiter. Okay now. And this person is like in heaven and in bliss when they think about touching you, okay? And we have more Jupiter energy with the Sagittarian energy and, you know, needing to get away, needing to go on a trip, needing to like relax and enjoy life, okay? So this person is looking for bliss with you, and they're looking for release from hardship here with this Ten of Wands. It's like, you know, with this Ten of Wands, it's like, I like you, the Sun and the Ten of Wands, but there's not a lot that I can do with the Ten of Wands, okay? But I do feel like this person is saying, normally, when I want something, I go after it, okay? With this King of Wands. And I also feel like they're saying they are very attracted to your energy, okay? And yeah. So let's see what else we have here. We have Eros and Thanatos, which is love and death, okay? And that reminds me of scorpionic energy, okay? But this person just saying that, you know, there's, you know, this person I feel like has dealt with their share of demons in their own head and in their own life, and feeling trapped, I feel like too, okay? And having to face their fears. And yeah, so that's very interesting. We have love and death and bliss, okay? And let's see, I mean, this is very, what's the word? It's very much like dramatic kind of energy. And it's very much like a conquering, like, I've got you, I will prove myself to you type of energy, okay? We have Saturn here. That's interesting because when I was channeling your messages, I was talking about Mars and Saturn, okay? Here is Saturn. Here is Big Daddy Saturn with the King of Wands. So this person would like to release themselves from any restrictions from their happiness, okay? But the problem is that they have certain responsibilities that they have to attend to that I feel could be holding them back from acting, okay? And it's like, if this wasn't, you know, there, if this limitation wasn't there, I'd be all over you, is kind of what I feel, okay? And let's see what else. We have the Orchard. And it says here, you gain the seed of a fruit tree. If you plant it, it grows into fruition. Unless the tree is chopped down, it provides unlimited food and sustenance forever. Yeah, the sun provides, you know, us with unlimited food and sustenance forever because it helps things grow. Okay, so this person really wanting to bring something into fruition with you with the sun. But if they did, I feel like, you know, something may, some limitation may come up here, okay? Unless the tree is chopped down, all right? That's what happens, okay? Something can grow unless the tree is chopped down. And with the Death card here with Death and Saturn, that really does talk about like chopping something down. Okay, and I feel like this person is saying like, it's hard for me not to look at you. It's hard for me not to touch you. It's hard, like, I feel like this person's very much drawn into your circle, pile number 3, or very much drawn into your energy. Okay, and yeah, and I do feel like there is a love in this person's life that is currently ending, or there is something that's on the brink of ending but isn't there yet, okay? With this Saturn energy, it's saying I really want to act on something, but I also have to think twice before I act on things, because things could definitely have consequences for me, okay? I feel like this person is saying that, pile number 3, okay? We have sweetness here, and this is coming out on the Mile High Club, okay? And plain, travel, and adventurous, okay? So I also feel like this person loves, like I said, they could love to travel, they could love to take vacations, they could love to do things spontaneously. I feel like they think you would be a really good person to do that with. I also feel like they're saying they look forward to the day when they're not limited by some of the things in their life, okay? Let's see what else here. We have consciousness, okay? I feel like this person is becoming conscious of how something really isn't working for them anymore, okay? And, you know, this is like an energy, this is like the difference between Jupiter and Saturn. Literally, Jupiter, Saturn is all over this reading. Jupiter is the planet that brings us blessings and abundance and love and gifts and, you know, bliss. We have bliss here in Jupiter. And Saturn is the planet that denies us our pleasures and says those pleasures are wrong and keeps us tied down into situations where there's really nothing we can do about it. Like if we chop off one of the heads of the 7 hydras, the other head just comes back and starts growing again, okay? But I don't think it's done anything to deter this person's optimism from the fact that they want you, okay? Circumstances may be challenging right now for whatever reason, okay? But, you know, but I also feel like this person is wanting to see something grow from you here, with you here, and thinks it would be really sweet if it did, okay? And we have here the Ace of Wands, absolutely. And there's just fire all over this thing. And I talked about Mars and Saturn, so Mars, fire, it's all over here in this reading. And this person really wanting to take action might be a bit afraid of the consequences of doing that, but they are conscious, like they do have thoughts about, you know, touching you and being with you and fantasizing about you, and they are very conscious of what bliss it would bring them to like have you in their life, okay? But this person could also have like so many responsibilities and so many you know, like fires to put out in their life that it's very challenging for them. However, I think, you know, they really lust after you here, okay? And maybe you guys are starting to really become aware of that too. Now, here's the thing. With Saturn and the King of Wands, like sometimes we want something that we can't have, and it's really exciting because it's dangerous, okay? And, you know, we want to do something like naughty or sexual, or we want to do something fun and unexpected and have that feeling of falling in love, okay? But there could be practical issues, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. So this person wants to make you conscious of the fact that they, you know, would like to conquer you. They'd like to be on top of you. They'd like to hold you down. They'd like to kiss you. You know, it's all here. Sweetness, you know, but there is some practical issues. Pile number 3, okay? Maybe you guys can comment in the comments below and let me know. But this person may also be kind of one of those people, especially in their youth, when they would always want the things that they couldn't have, and they were always getting limited by the people around them, possibly by their father or by other people, and telling them like, you can't have that yet, okay? And this might have been a problem for this person when they were younger, of having to always like prove themselves. I think they want you to know that they do stand up for people, and they do try to, like, you know, conquer their fears, and they do try to be fierce about going after what they want, okay? But this person may have like Sun Saturn in their chart or Mars Saturn in their chart, which makes it difficult, I feel, because this person's always having to consider his or her responsibilities in this situation, because if they acted on desire alone, they would be in complete bliss, but there probably would be consequences with this love and death and Saturn, okay? So, you know, it's just like the Mile High Club sounds really, really good, but if you actually did try to like get it on, you know, on an airplane, you'd probably get kicked off the airplane and arrested by the air marshals and put on a do not fly list. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3. And it's like, okay, one moment of bliss isn't really worth, you know, all of going through all of that. Okay. But it doesn't stop this person from like wanting, you know? And you know what's so funny is here is Capricorn. And I mentioned Capricorn on the bottom of the deck because there was the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And so some of you may actually have Capricorn in your chart, and this is just a further, you know, this is just further confirmation that this reading is for you, okay? But, or this person could have heavy Capricorn in their chart too, okay? Capricorn, also it says, I use on this card, okay? I use the images of you naked, laughing, and having fun to get through my day. The only way I can be conscious throughout my day is to imagine touching you. You know, these types of things, okay? And this person really wanting to plant the seed here with this orchard. And it looks like a big tree that's on fire, so more fire. Okay. But I also feel like this person denies themselves a lot. Have you ever noticed the glyph for Capricorn looks a lot like the word no? Isn't that funny? I noticed that. I love looking at the glyphs in astrology because it tells you so much about what that sign or what that planet actually means. With Saturn, we have the triumph of matter over spirit. We have the cross of matter over spirit, okay? So that just means that there are, you know, and spirit definitely has to do with that fire, that sun, that Ace of Wands, right? So, but it's like, I have to, you know, I have to take care of these things, and I'd love to engage in, you know, complete naughtiness here, but, you know, I got to make sure that I'm planting this seed and I'm doing things right. So as much as this person likes to be super spontaneous and thinks it would be super sweet to join the Mile High Club, they probably don't want to get added to the do not fly list, okay? So they're just saying, even though I'm wild and adventurous and I like 3 ways and traveling and doing different things, like I am a hard worker and I do like to be around people that are like really fun and exciting and adventurous as well too, okay? And we may have an age difference in this connection too. This person may be older, but they like being with people that are younger, or they like being with people that act younger. Do you know what I'm saying? Because age doesn't really matter. You can always like act younger. Like, you know, you could be a young 45 and just be like, life is a breeze, you know? Especially Capricorn energy, it tends to, as, you know, Saturn matures and as Saturn gets older and as Capricorn gets older, they tend to get younger. And I've heard that many, many times. They tend to like lighten up and have a lot more fun. Okay. So this person could be very much into that and be having plans with you to like go some places or travel as well too. Also with Capricorn, this person may be into spoiling people or giving them gifts, or their love language may be gifts. They may like to, you know, shower that affection and attention on someone that they really like and show what a tough and strong person they are here, what a warrior they are, you know, what a gladiator they are, all that stuff, okay? So this is a person, for those of you watching for a masculine, this is a person that really tries to embody that masculine energy, okay? And I think they do get frustrated when they can't act on something, or when they have practical limitations, you know, and it may be just that you guys don't live in the same place. Do you know what I'm saying? It might just be that it's really hard to get to you with the 10 of Wands, okay? Okay, so interesting. I also feel like this person is saying that they are willing to put in the hard work to something and that they are able to delay gratification knowing that bliss will come in the future, okay, with this bliss and consciousness energy here. So that's interesting, pile number 3, very interesting. And it looks like she's blowing a kiss to the tree, and that very much resonates here with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Looks like she's appreciating nature. She's loving herself and appreciating the nature and abundance around her, okay? So let's go ahead and see what it says here. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way, pile number 3. Know that you deserve to be and to have all that your heart truly desires, okay? Yeah, so that's really good, like giving gratitude for the blessing of love that is soon to come your way with this sweetness card. And know that you deserve it all, pile number 3, okay? With this Queen of Pentacles energy, know that you deserve all the good things that come your way and that you truly should have what your heart desires, okay? And some of you may be thinking like, well, am I just gonna be alone? Should I just, you know, forget about having a partner and stick to, yeah, here's the Hermit, the Hierophant, the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so there's a lot of times of like being alone or doing things on your own and wanting to connect with people. But here's the 9 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So things really start to shift at that point, okay? And it seems like there's been a lot of wanting and not having going on for you as well, pile number 3, okay? And with this Ace of Wands, though, you're becoming conscious of how exciting it is to go after your bliss and to go after what it is that you want. And maybe some of you would like to have some more adventurous times. Maybe you'd like to try a 3-way. Maybe you'd like to join the Mile High Club, you know? Maybe you would like to experience, you know, total bliss and you know, like just complete freedom and to just like totally reveal yourself with the sun, okay? So because this Saturn Capricorn energy can make us feel like we're inhibited. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3, inhibited. And some of you may have Saturn and Capricorn in your charts, okay? But anyway, and that doesn't mean that you're inhibited. It just means that we have a heavy Saturn energy, okay? Especially those of you that are Capricorn rising, you know, moon square Saturn, moon in Capricorn, you know, all of that, okay? So, but Spirit really wanting you guys to give thanks for the blessings of love coming your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires, okay? Pile number 3. So that is what I am getting for you today, my loves. We are going to go ahead and take it to the extended reading for those of you that would like to join me there. Thank you so much, pile number 3, and thank you to everyone that joined their reading today. Take care.